Now I am delighted to welcome to the stage your class of 27 student speaker, Natalie Diala. If everything had gone according to plan for Natalie, she wouldn't be here to address the graduates of this particular ceremony. Upon discovering her true passion for public relations, she shifted her academic path from pre-med to the School of Communication, being the wise woman she is. She graduated today with a PR major and minors in psychology and marketing. A Ronald A. Hammond Scholar, Natalie has balanced a rigorous academic schedule with involvement in a variety of activities on campus, often in a leadership role. As president of the National Pan-Hellenic Council, she governed the organization with confidence and dedication. She also served in various capacities for the programming board of A Week for Life, ending her current tenure as president after working for 3 years to educate the UM and Greater Miami communities on topics related to HIV/AIDS. Natalie also found time to be the communication coordinator for the Butler Center for Service and Leadership. Her character, leadership, and scholarship were among the values recognized when she was recently inducted into Iron Arrow, the highest honor attainable at the University of Miami. It wasn't until she enrolled in a pre-law pipeline program at the University of Houston Law Center that Natalie realized law school would be her next move. She will begin her studies in immigration law in the fall. Please welcome Natalie Diala.
Thank you, Dean Shepard. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2017. I am honored to be your commencement speaker. So I recently came across a letter I wrote to myself at the beginning of my freshman year. It was addressed to Senior Natalie, and seeing as how I am now Senior Natalie, I opened said letter and I read it. I wanted to share some of the content of the letter with you all because I have a feeling some of you can probably relate. Dear Natalie, it's Natalie. If you're reading this, congratulations. You made it to your senior year. I'm sure by now you've accomplished all the goals that you set out for yourself, and I'm so very proud of you. I'm sure you've maintained a perfect 4.0, and you're on your way to medical school. You must have found your future husband by now, and you're probably planning your lives together at the moment. I hope you still talk to all your friends from high school. You def should invite them to your graduation. I assume you're student government president just like you were in high school. Aren't you glad you applied for the Freshman Leadership Council? Hopefully, once you got it, you worked your way up the ranks and got to the top position. The letter goes on in this fashion, listing more of my goals, wishes, and expectations, just hoping and praying things went according to plan. I just want to take some time now to respond to my innocent and highly ambitious freshman year self. Dear Natalie, it's Natalie. Don't panic, but absolutely nothing went according to your plan. Like literally, not one goal that you listed was accomplished. No, you did not, yeah, exactly. It's okay. No, you did not maintain a 4.0, and you're not going to medical school. In fact, you took some science and math classes that almost cost you your scholarship, and you quickly realized that med school may not be in the path for you. But after tear-filled meetings at Topple, This huge change of plans forced you to consider what you're actually good at, and you discovered your true passion. Shout out to Topple, thank you. No, Natalie, you did not end up finding your husband at UM, I'm sorry to disappoint. You're actually approaching your 5th year of being single. Well, there was this stint your junior year that you honestly could have done without, but that's okay. Happens. It happens. Don't worry. You may not have the husband yet, but I found you some really dope bridesmaids. Also, Sebastian is gonna be there, so I got the entertainment component down. You're welcome. No, you don't talk to most of your friends from high school, so with that being said, they are not here at your graduation. However, the deterioration of those relationships prepared you to handle some of the fading relationships that naturally occurred throughout your collegiate experience. It was an early lesson on seasonal friendships. And in case you all don't know, I am not your student government president. So thank you, Natalie, for applying for the Freshman Leadership Council. You were rejected. But your rejection from that prompted you to apply for another freshman program called First Year U, where you met your best friend, hey Kayla, you connected with your mentor, hey Brittany, and it later led to your first real job. The program started the beginning of a transformative experience at the Butler Center for Volunteer Service and Leadership. So, yeah, girl, nothing went according to your plan. And yet, that's undoubtedly the best thing that's happened to you. Class of 2017, we made it. We made it. Whether you're graduating early or you took the scenic route across Fate Bridge here, you made it. I'm certain as you reflect on your UM experience, there are some things that didn't happen how you wanted them to. Some plans probably fell through, and I'm sure some relationships didn't stand the test of time. But don't worry, all of it was integral in shaping who you are today. If those changes never took place, you would have never grown. Look around really quickly and see how beautiful growth can be. And as we leave Biscayne's wondrous shore with our hard-earned degrees in hand, I assure you, there's gonna be some changes. Some plans are gonna fall apart, some goals won't be accomplished, but when these events occur, come back to this very moment. Reflect on your UM experience, and more importantly, lean on your Kane family. Although this time it won't be over a picture at the Rats, I'm still confident your fellow Canes will remind you of your awesomeness, remind you of how the same changes you feared molded your legacy. They will urge you not to worry because it always seems to work out in the end. Trust me, you're gonna be all right. You're young, you're resilient, and your future is so bright. I mean, you graduated from the University of Miami. For goodness sakes. You're gonna be okay. The best is yet to come. I love you all, and go Canes!
Thank you, Natalie, for your inspiring and funny words. I hope in law school you can come out of your shell.